back to painting and decorating. Now, big room I've got to do here. The person smokes, so there's a little bit of smoke, nicotine on the walls and things like that. Generally, it's not too bad, but certain areas behind the couch where there's mould appeared on the wall and around bits of the window. And it's not been done in a while. A lot of the woodwork is yellowed. So what I'm going to do is wash everything down first of all, dust everything off, wash everything down, degrease, get rid of any mould best I can. And then I'm going to give everything a coat of this Zinsser 123, which is perfect. It's a water-based primer, sealer, stain killer. Does absolutely everything. It's got a rust inhibitor in it as well. So basically, ceiling, picture rail, walls, radiator, everything down to the skirting boards. I'm going to give a coat of this, and then finish with my finish coats. So what I'll do, I'll show you some of the stuff I'm going to use to clean down, the gear I'm going to use, and then some of the application. I mean, the obvious one straight away is, take any furniture out, remove light fittings, get the furniture into a decent place, what you can work with, and then cover it up. Certain things I'm leaving against the wall, and they can be pulled out when I come to do the wall. I can crack on and get the ceiling done. Now, to clean down, I've got some of this universal degreaser cleaner. That's for the really stubborn parts, that is, because I've got some soapy water, warm soapy water for a general wipe down of stuff. If there's any mould anywhere, then I'm using that. And for my finish coats, I've got this paint additive. Let's look at that. So that will treat 10 litres of paint, anti-mould. So there you go, and dust brush. Right, now then, so I've got a paint kettle. I've got 2 brushes. Bought myself a new brush. That's a 4-inch synthetic brush. See how that goes. Not bad actually. See how it goes. Reasonably priced, £5. I've got a thick pile roller sleeve. Now, the reason I'm using a thick pile is because if you use them correctly, you can still get a nice, neat finish. There's wood chip on the ceiling, so it doesn't matter too much up there, but the walls are quite smooth, so you've got to spread it out well and know how you're going to lay it off proper. Other than that, use a medium pile, stirring stick, paint scuttle, and 2 roller poles, adjustable, and one that's just at a certain size, quite a good one, that's nice and sturdy, doesn't flex. That's for the ceiling. Right, now, and obviously steps. Let's have a look at some of this bad area. You can see there, that's behind the couch, that's where the mould was. So, like I say, first off, give it all a good clean down, and then you're ready to paint. Good stuff, this scrubbable paint. I mean, look at that, you just think that's ingrained into the paint. Oh. It's not, it's just sat on the surface. That's top quality paint, that. Makes life so much easier. Choosing the right paint in the beginning can make a big difference when you come to repaint. ready to start painting. Make sure you stir that up. Never fill your kettle more than a quarter full. There's just no point. Now I've got a damp cloth. Always work with a damp cloth when you're using emulsion. Now I'm going to start in the corner over there and work out of that corner. What I'm going to do, although everything's going white, I don't want to cut anything in that's going to dry before I can actually roll it. So then I'm doubling up on edges. You know, you've got to be careful about that. So it's going to take longer, but I'm going to cut in around the ceiling edge first, roll that, and then I'm going to take each section of the wall of the frieze, cut that in and roll that. In that way, I'll just get better coverage and it'll look better overall on the finish. Right, so I'll show you a bit up there. This is just a demonstration and because I've got a camera in my hand, but never put your pot of paint on your steps like that and work, because it will come off. But because I've got a camera in my hand, so taking a dip, like I say, I'm only after doing the ceiling. Not bad. Brush seems okay. Do some in that corner up there. I always like to come out a little bit in the corners. Okay, not bad. So I'm going to cut in all the ceiling and then cut in round these ceiling rows last, and then I'm going to start rolling. So putting your roller on the end of your pole. Now when I'm doing ceilings I like to use a pole where I screw in, because it's a lot stronger. Right, now I've already loaded that. I'm going to work in sections using the ceiling rows to break up the room. So I'm going to work a square patch to the ceiling rows, I'm going to work another square patch and finish off with 2 square patches. Large ceilings, large areas to paint, you'll always have to patchwork it. So you have to know how to lay off your paint correctly and blend in edges. That's what it's all about. Nice even coats. Got the added bonus of furniture. Always good fun furniture. Take it to there and then do the other half. other side. Taking my scuttle with me, so you're not running around the room. And you also don't want to be hitting the wall with your roller, because it's just going to show up underneath all your coats. Okay, so I'll roll the other half exactly the same. I'll show you a few other bits and then the finished room. Well, finish with this coat. I've just done the windowsill. Now I'm about to do the radiator. There's only the flat left to paint. I've just cut in all around using the 2-inch. So I'm going to use this 4-inch. Just do the flat. Okay, just the door and the skirting boards and it's done. That's the door coated in and the door frame. Just the skirting left. Right then, that's it. All done. Absolutely perfect. For now, anyway. That's the first coat. It's amazing what some wardrobes hide, isn't it? Anyway, all done.